Oh,
spring roll.
Much. Oh, brilliant.
Have you had a spring roll?
No.
You've never had a spring roll?
Never had one in my life. No. No, I haven't.
Have a go.
Won't put weight on, will it?
I can't believe that you've never had a spring roll.
No, not this sort of spring roll, no. Not in the culinary.
So, what do you think of this taste of multicultural England?
I don't like I don't like the change of ways of going on, I suppose. That's what you can say. That's the problem. It's like if you come to my house and move my things, I get cross, you see.
And the country's just a bigger version of that.
That's right, yes. My country's my wider house.
Some more test results have just arrived, so I'm back in Grimsby to present them to Nicola Hale. Nicola is hoping her results will prove all of her family have lived in England for at least 1,000 years.
Well, you may find that you've got a little surprise on the European on the European breakdown. In fact, it's pretty unusual, your European breakdown.
The second of our DNA tests, the Euro test, provides a more detailed breakdown of each person's European DNA into 4 more population groups: Northern European, Southeastern European, Middle Eastern, and South Asian.
You have 5% South Asian, 15% Middle Eastern, 39% Northern European, and 41% Southeastern European.
Wow. That'll probably answer why I'm always fairly dark-skinned then.
Well, it might well do.
Every time I go on holiday, I have trouble getting back in the country because I go so dark. Good grief.
Our geneticist said this is a way different profile from the average in our sample. He said that Nicola's genetic profile from the Euro DNA test suggests the absolutely characteristic profile of someone very much from Southeast Europe, from Italy, from the Balkans, from Greece, or even perhaps Turkey.
Well, I've been on holiday to Turkey quite a few times. I always wondered why I felt at home. Perhaps now I know.
When we spoke before, I think you said we were talking about what would be quintessentially English, and I think you said going back 1,000 years with everybody in your family coming back from England. Mm-hmm. Now, has this changed your opinion about that in any sense?
No. I think that is still a pretty good mark. I think it's a sliding scale, really. I think the further back in history you can prove your Englishness, I think it would make you feel more English.
It's the 23rd, the day of England's patron saint, St. George. So far, our DNA tests have revealed some surprising results. And now, I'm on my way to Purfleet in Essex, to the Circus Tavern. Tonight, they're putting on a Festival of England. One of the acts is self-styled English comedian Danny Blue. For the last 25 years, he's been performing the balloon dance.
So when you think of England, what is it that comes into your mind? What pictures? What's English that you really value?
Do you know what England is to me?
Yeah.
Sunday night at 8:30, and I look at Heartbeat, and they go up there and you see the old shop on the green there, all them old English cars, and just England in the country. That to me is England.
when you say you're English through and through, what do you mean by that? I mean, what?
Well, I was born in England. Obviously, I was born in English. My parents were English. My grandparents were English, and their parents were English, and it goes back and back and back. So I am English through and through. And if a black couple come over here and they live here for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, it doesn't matter how long they live here, and even if they have English citizenship, they will never be English because they was born in another country. And the children that come from that marriage or from that unity, whatever, although they're born in England, the blood roots are they're not true English heritage.
Does that mean that
If you're going to take that measure, how many generations do you have to go back to count yourself English?
Let's just get one thing straight. If you're Greek or Italians or Germans or whatever part of the world you're from, if your parents are born in that country and they're both German or both Italian or wherever they come from, that is your blood strain, and I'm afraid that, in my eyes, that you're not true English. You're Anglo. You will be Anglo-German or Anglo-Italian, Anglo-American, Anglo-Jamaican or whatever. English to me is people that are white English people that have been the parents go back, and it's like a pedigree.
So how many generations do you have to go back to be...
12 generations ago. Anything past 12 generations I'll accept as being English.
my mum's maiden name is de Villars, and probably at sometime